It's a month since we last convened in Singapore, and it was a 4-week period when LIV Golf's galaxy of stars excelled around the world. Bryson DeChambeau was a whisker away from glory at the PGA Championship, while Richard Bland was crowned senior PGA champion. Here in Houston, Patrick Reed has a chance to win his first LIV title on home soil. Phil Mickelson, Ian Poulter and Anthony Kim have all tasted victory at this impressive golf course in Houston.
First on the tee, the 2024 LIV Golf Singapore champion, the captain of Smash GC, Brooks Koepka.
66, 68 and a magnificent 66 to seal the title in Singapore on 15 under par. His 4th LIV Golf individual title. He's the first man to achieve that.
Looked nice, but it's turning left, David.
Yeah.
Brooks hasn't played as much golf as he wanted to in the last couple of weeks. He's been a good husband, a good father. He supported Jenna, his wife, at the SI swimsuit event and took his family on a nice beach vacation in the Bahamas.
Beautifully done by Brooks Koepka. Dom, you watched Cam?
Yeah, took a bit more aggressive line, narrow part of the fairway.
Shocker there, he hit a wedge to 5 feet. Real big surprise. The third shot for Anthony Kim at the par 5 4th. Just a tap in for Anthony Kim, that's a birdie. 14th tee in the Outer Bandahiri. He liked it. I guess he did. Back to the second and Patrick Reed.
This is looking pretty good too.
Very, very good. Oh.
Patrick Reed tapped in his little one at the second. Excellent start for Kevin. He's 2 under par. Danny Lee for eagle at 12. He's already 2 under par, and that is how he did it.
Lee Westwood with his second shot at the 13th. Ooh, hello. Oh. Oof. Boy, that looked good from where he was standing. He's off to a great start.
Sam Horsfield for birdie at 15. Maybe the Majestics are showing signs of improvement in round 1, and Horsfield rolls it in. He's 2 under par. The Majestics, a fine start today so far. They're 7 under, they lead by 1. Phil for birdie at 7. Let's get you caught up with action elsewhere here in Houston, and another really good start for Waco Neiman. This is his second shot into the 5th hole, so consecutive birdies for Waco, 3 in his opening 4 holes. He's 3 under. Cameron Tringale for birdie at 12 for the High Flyers. Graham McDowell for birdie at 18. First season with Smash GC, recruited by Brooks Koepka, and it's been a signing that is working out for both parties.
Here's Lee Westwood on the 16th tee, the par 3. Another beautiful shot from the Englishman.
It's an excellent start for Westy. This is the par 3, 16th, and another birdie. Bryson for birdie at 6. Bryson is 2 under par. He's started beautifully, but he trails Lee Westwood by 2. To the 5th, and Suan, you're watching Brooks here.
Yeah, this is going to be a very slow putt. And very well judged.
Beautifully done. That was really difficult.
Whilst that was happening, this is Graham McDowell for birdie at 1. This would get G-Max at 3 under. And it's a terrific start for the Northern Irishman. He's 1 back of Lee Westwood. The Polish Prince is at it again for birdie at 2, and he is 1 under par.
John Rahm.
At the 8th. Good try. Oh, yes.
Whatever's ailing him didn't affect him there. John Rahm is 1 under.
And Patrick, slight downhill lie. He's got 8 iron, hole occasions. Tuck back left. I'm gonna start this 25 feet right. Play that little draw. Use those contours very nicely.
Dean Burmester. It's the long par 3 9th. Longest par 3 in the golf course at 226 today. Oh, another magnificent shot.
And here's Waco Neiman at 8.
Yeah, I don't understand what he was thinking with that second shot, but man, he's laid a long way back. This is going to have a big bounce, and oh, it might go in.
Well, it all makes sense now, Dom.
It certainly does,
Yeah.
Jerry.
Tap in birdie.
First look at Charles Schwartzel today for Eagle at 13. The South African pops that one in.
Bill Mickelson at 11, playing his second. 6 times a runner-up in the U.S. Open. Nearly jars that one.
Kevin Na at 4 for birdie.
Well, that gets the Ironheads back into a tie for the lead in the team competition with Torquay on 9 under.
And Caleb Surratt with his third at 15 rather. And he'll have that for birdie to tie the lead.
Martin Keimer is running hot. He teed off at 14. He birdied 16 and has subsequently rattled off 3 straight birdies at 1, at 2 and at 3. That was his second shot into the first. Heads back to Pinehurst for the US Open next weekend, the scene of his great victory by 8 strokes in the competition in 2014. It's his final year of automatic eligibility in the US Open, but he's showing some fine form. That was his second shot into 3, another birdie for Martin Keimer.
Uphill lie for Blandy. Pretty good shot.
Yeah, uphill lie actually makes that lengthy bunker shot even tougher.
Yeah.
Nice. How about that?
And you know, on this hole, it's surrounded by trees. You can't quite feel the wind on that tee box, but it certainly picked up when Brooks hit his shot. That was a great chip.
Well, the 12th is a drivable par 4, and John Rahm has the driver. Water cuts in on the right, bunkers to the left of this green. It's a dangerous shot.
Got enough.
What a shot with the driver. Knocks it in there about 15 feet.
We have 9 to play on day 1 of LIV Golf Houston. This was Sebastian Munoz at the 17th.
Oh, hello.
Oh, yes. Well, it was a birdie, and it momentarily got Torquay into a 1-shot lead, but they've subsequently slipped back to 9 under and a 3-way tie with the Cleeks and the Ironheads.
Kali Samoya at number 6. He knocks one in stone dead.
Back to the green at 17, and Caleb Surratt, and he has this for the outright lead at 17.
Boy, can he play.
AK playing his third. Out at the par 5. Making his home in Oklahoma City now. This type of grass is very common. We playing off of in that area as well.
And a short birdie putt for Anthony Kim to get back to 1 under.
And from the front edge of the 6th green, Mito Pereira for birdie. Oh, DJ, the lovely little punch and run. Here's a really tough shot for this young man. No green to work with. It looks like he's on a little downslope as well.
Now then, let's get you caught up with some of the action elsewhere. Cameron Tringale of the High Flyers has watched his teammate Brendan Steele win an individual title, and he thinks, well, I fancy some of that. That was his second shot at the first. He made birdie then. He's 3 under, 3 back of Caleb Surratt.
He has to make this for par. Oh, well done.
So impressive. Kali Samoya, the Finn, his 3rd shot at the 8th. Oh, and beautifully played.
Cam Smith has been a little un-Cam Smith-like so far, but that's more like it. He's back to level par.
Chikara at 7.
Good swing.
Oh, that was close.
P. Reed. He's got a lot of green to work with on this little pitch. Start coming down. It's looking pretty good.
Yeah, that's a technique. Whatever that was, it worked. Carlos Ortiz, his 2nd, just in the light first cut of rough at 18. Pretty aggressive tee shot, all things considered. Only 150 in, making a tough hole look routine. This is Matt Jones at 18 from off the green for birdie.
Well, David Pooch birdied 4 consecutive holes between 1 and 4, then a bogey at 5, and he's bounced back with yet another birdie at 6. So David Pooch gets it back to 3 under par.
Sergio's 2nd at 13.
Stay left and go.
Sergio rolls that one in for birdie at 13. Eagle, excuse me.
Chikara on the 8th green. Very nice. A birdie.
It's 3 under par for his round so far through his opening 14 holes. This is for birdie. Yep, 4 under for DJ. Adrian Maronk, his 2nd shot at 12. The Cleeks seeking a first ever LIV Golf team title. Lead by 3.
Oh, what a beautiful touch there. Just slipped the sand wedge wide open underneath it. Brooks Koepka with his 3rd shot at 15 and a stone dead. He would knock that one in.
Well, it's quite a story that's developing here in Houston with 19-year-old Caleb Surratt in the lead by 2. Now then, can Martin Keimer cut that lead to 1? It's for birdie at 11.
Yeah.
Yes, he can. He trails by 1. Haven't seen a great deal of Mark Leishman so far today. This is his 2nd shot at 14. He is 4 under par. And Ripper GC have made a move, and that helps enormously. next to the green at 16, and Patrick Reed for par.
Yeah, he drove it into the left bunker, and that ball just caught a lot of speed, but that is a great save.
Patrick Reed keeps it within 3 of our leader, Caleb Surratt.
Martin Keimer. Bunker shot at 12, well below the green. Kept his hands very low, came into it pretty shallow, entered well behind the ball and let it just naturally release.
And Marty Keimer for birdie at 12.
And then there were 2.
And then there were 2.
Oh, Charles Schwartzel to save par at 4.
Have to call this an outside chance?
Yes. No problem. He stays at 3 under.
No, that's a par. The hard way. A little one left here for Marty Keimer, and this would be for 65.
It is indeed an opening round of 65 for Martin Keimer, currently tied for the lead with Caleb Surratt, who has 1 hole to play. Well, the closing stages of a very entertaining Friday here at LIV Golf Houston, and Adrian Meronk ties the lead at 7 under par of the Cleeks, and he has carded an opening round 65, and the Cleeks lead by 3.